What up? What up? Y'all already know this is Punch, Drug, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moo Shine himself. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we all try to stay sucker-free out here. You feel me? We try to stay sucker-free. And there's a saying, right? It takes a real one to recognize realness. Feel me? It takes a hustler to recognize a hustle. You ain't gonna hustle me, man. I'm a hustler. You can't hustle the hustler. You feel me? And in the sport of boxing, it takes a pimp to understand the pimp game. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I love the sport of boxing. But we all know that boxing is a pimp and whole game. Oh, yeah. Shout out to all the promoters. Shout out to all the managers out there, advisors. But they the pimps and the fighters are the hoes. And fighters come to understand that. Fighters do come to understand that. But let me say it like this. There's people out there that like to diss Bill Haney, and they like to call him a pimp, right? You know, but like I said, if he is a pimp, right? Well, it takes a pimp to understand the pimp game like the sport of boxing. And that's why Bill Haney is highly successful in this pimp game, in the sport of boxing. Is the reason why his son, Devin Haney, you don't complain about, you know, the business side of things. He don't complain about his contracts like other fighters in the sport of boxing or his contemporaries, right? Because his father knows this game, and his father wouldn't allow Devin Haney to get pimped by the sport of boxing. But guess what? Other entities in the sport of boxing may not like the business savviness. I mean, he gets credit. Bill Haney gets credit for the business savvy, but that doesn't mean that his competitors like it. That doesn't mean that the people like the way that he's been a trailblazer in the sport of boxing. Whether you a fan of the Haneys, and especially whether you a fan of Bill Haney or not, you got to give him respect. Let me say it like this. It's not easy cracking the Da Vinci Code. I'm talking about the Da Vinci Code. I'm talking about the business. To put yourself in position in the sport of boxing at the level that the Haneys has put themselves in position, and how Bill Haney has put his son in position, hey, yo, that is hard. Very, very hard. Think about all the promoters in the sport of boxing. Think about all the power entities in the sport of boxing. You could name them in the past, 15 years, and it'll be probably the same people, because it's really hard to crack this industry. Bill Haney has done it in the highest level with his son. A lot of fighters say, "Oh, I got my promotional company, But you know what? Bill Haney understood the business. See, there's a lot of father trainers, and shout out to all the father trainers. You already know, man, fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. Shout out to the parents as well that has tried to guide their fighters, their sons, right, in this industry. But Bill Haney has been the smartest one to understand this business. Shout out to Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin, father as well, done a wonderful job, right? But Devin Haney and Bill Haney has done it in the you know, at the elite level, right? Thus far. See, Bill Haney would not. He knows the business so well. He would not allow his son to get pimped. He empowered his son, and his contemporaries respect Bill Haney. His contemporaries. We've seen Tank Davis complain about his promotional company. We've seen TL complain about his promotional company. We've seen Shakur Stevenson complain about his promotional company and stuff like that. We've seen a lot of fighters within his contemporaries complain. Devin Haney never complained because he's not getting Vaseline up the you know what in terms of contracts or in terms of business deals in the sport of boxing. And this is why Bill Haney is important in the life and in the career of Devin Haney. See, I don't think that Devin Haney would be in the position that he's in if it wasn't for his father. But it's not only that his father has done his due diligence to understand the business of boxing and understand how to maneuver himself and put himself and his son in position to be around the Mr. Miyagi's of the sport of boxing, the Roy Jones, the Floyd Mayweathers, the Floyd Mayweather family, Roger Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather Sr., Jeff Mayweather, Zab Judah's dad, put himself in position. And yeah, he may be, some people may criticize that, damn, he used this trainer, he used this promotional company, he used Floyd Mayweather, but Floyd Mayweather wanted to sign him, and he went with Eddie Hearn. And then After Eddie Hearn, oh man, he won the top rank to get the George Kambosos. Got the top rank deal, an ESPN deal. And they got Vasily Lomachenko. Beat their Golden Goose. All right, let me go back to Matchroom. Let me get Regis Progress, get that pay-per-view. All right, I'm out, peace out. I'm going to Golden Boy Promotions. He has constructed his son's contract that he's not pigeonholed to anybody. And you know what? Promotional company doesn't like that. Because promotional companies need that fighter that they invested to be within their plans. See, Devin Haney is not really in a longevity within anybody else's plans. But he still finds himself to be in other people's business. That's what Bill Haney is good at. See, but this is the frustration of the other promotional companies, right? See, Bill Haney understands that the only loyalty is his son. See, people may see it as, oh, Bill Haney may use this person and use Floyd and use Eddie and use Bob and use it. Yeah, but if you flip it around, they probably would have used him. See, the thing is, you can't use Devin Haney. You can't pimp Devin Haney. See, Bill Haney is pimping the game. People don't like that. And since he's probably one of the very, very few in the sport of boxing, especially in this position, and maybe he's the only one right now, people don't like that. Now, with this type of performance with Ryan Garcia and the L, which they took it as a no contest, but in the eyes of many, is an L because it has taken a toll on the business after the fight, right? The purse bid that was low, right? If it wasn't for, I think if it with a victory, with Ryan Garcia, I don't think it would have been that low, right? I think it would have been way more offers on the table. I think that Devin Haney's name would have been bigger if he would have beat Ryan Garcia, right? So it's taking a setback, but still young, 25 years old. See, you see the thumbnail and you be like, oh, what's Punch going to be talking about that Bill is pimping his son? Hell no. Bill Haney has been an extraordinary father, great father figure in the sport of boxing. And y'all already know that fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. Got to give a lot of credit to all the fathers doing their thing. And shout out to all the fathers that's tuning in right now to this video as well, man. God bless and keep on doing your thing. Keep on taking care of your kids, your family, your sons, your daughters. Mold them, build them, giving spiritual enlightenment. Mold them to be great citizens, great human beings, great parents, great students. Build great confidence like we see these fathers in the sport of boxing do. Bill Haney is pimping the game, and he's not allowing his son to be pimped like 95% of the fighters in the sport of boxing. Now, I'm not saying that there hasn't been fighters that got good deals and stuff like that, but you understand, for the most part, it's a pimping whole game. You feel me? But even the hoes are happy sometimes. You feel me? But anyway, I think that a lot of people can learn from Bill Haney. And by learning the business of boxing. There's a lot of fighters in the sport of boxing that have not learned the business, that don't even know their own contract. There's a reason why when they get older and they start figuring out, let me see what the hell did I sign 4 years ago? Why the hell am I still in this contract? I thought I was going to be a free agent, right? And sometimes the parents don't know the contract as well, don't know the business of boxing. They're learning at the same time their sons are learning the business of boxing, right? These managers are in cahoots with the promotional company as well. You feel me? So you got to really wiggle around your way in the sport of boxing and all these landmines. And see, Bill Haney has recognized all the landmines and made sure that Devin Haney was not going to step on any landmines in the sport of boxing. Now, of course, leading up to the Ryan Garcia fight, there was a little mishaps right there. And a lot of people has made a couple of mistakes in the sport of boxing. A lot of men's in suits, right? A lot of promoters, managers have done their mistakes. And I believe that, Bill Haney probably would have did his mistake in not getting the rehydration clause when Ryan Garcia did when he came overweight, right? They could have gone and fight on the Barbosa because there was a position as a champion, undefeated champion and stuff like that. They should have never submit to anything that Ryan Garcia they should have never submitted to the unprofessionalism, right? But it is what it is. They couldn't learn from their mistakes. They're young enough in the business of the sport of boxing. Again, he's 25 years old, going to be 26 later on this year. So, come on, man. He's not even in his prime yet. And I think this experience will help them to be a better businessman in the sport of boxing, because they already is. And they made enough money. And shout out to Bill doing a great job with his other son, Sean. Probably going to be the next Andre Agassi and stuff like that, right? Or Djokovic. But Bill Haney, I think, is good for the sport of boxing, because, you know, there's other parents and other trainer fathers that's just not going to train their sons, but really want to get into the business of the sport of boxing and make sure that their sons is going to be protected at all times. Because I'm going to tell you like this. Don't you think that all these promoters and all these or certain people, powerful people in the sport of boxing is in Devin Haney's ear? Let go of your dad. Let go of your dad. So then when Devin Haney probably get frustrated, he let go of his dad, and then that's when they take advantage of him. That's what they try to do to all these fighters, to a lot of these fighters. They want the people that's really loyal to them and really gonna protect them. That's when they want you out, right? That's when they want you out the camp. You remember when they wanted Calvin Ford away from Gervonta Tank Davis? I remember that. Hey yo, Tio, let go of your dad, huh? Remember that? They do that to a lot of young fighters, so they could easily be taken advantage of, so they could sign some certain deals that you know they're not ready. They don't know what they're really signing. So shout out to Bill Haney for pimping the game and not letting the game pimp him and his son. Whether you're a fan of them or not, you got to be a fan of how good of a father, manager he is to Devin Haney. So there's a video to shout him out, and shout out to all the fathers as well. You already know, man, we fight over here for fathers. Yeah, me and Bill Haney, we go back and forth and crack jokes or whatever and stuff like that. But I got the utmost respect for Bill Haney and all the fathers. Teofimo Lopez Sr., my guy, you already know. Shout out to Henry Garcia, salute. Floyd Schofield Sr., my brother, you feel me? All the fathers, Virgil Ortiz Sr., you already know. Boozy out there. I want to go to Philadelphia, man, and meet with the man in the dungeon. You feel me? All the fathers, man. Kenny Porter, all the fathers. Kenny Porter was a manager to Sean Porter, right? Did a hell of a job. Stayed on top of his business. And look at Sean Porter, bro. Look how Sean Porter has facilitated all these deals after his pro. He's in this network, because his father has paved the way and has protected his son along the way and has instilled a business mentality. So once he's grown and able to, have his family and then life after boxing, look what Sean Porter, beautiful thing that Sean Porter's been doing after he retired. So shout out to Bill, and for everybody, it's time to pimp the game before the game pimps you. And that's a symbol what Bill Haney is in the sport of boxing. All right, y'all already know, man. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.